definitely the GOAT. Okay. Hey, what's going on, good people? How y'all feeling on this Saturday? Happy Saturday to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. As for myself, I'm doing great. I made the wake up call. How you doing? Yeah. Yes. Listen, I'm gonna drop a beat. I'm gonna drop a little beat, right? Just to give folks a chance to know that I'm live and they can come and join me if they want to. I've been having some difficulties with hey, not today, say, how you feeling? How you feeling? I've been having some issues with my daggone what you call the computer and stuff. What they call it, technical difficulties. I went live and I was live everywhere but YouTube. So I had to take and download the video to YouTube after I went live. That's crazy. Yes, I did a whole live and I was not connected to YouTube. Ain't that some stuff? Hey, Bossy Unbothered, how are you? Mm-mm-mm. I said, what the heck is going on with me? With this, with the technical stuff. Usually I do pretty good, but the last couple of times I didn't do that well. So I ended up having to upload the video after going live. That's great. But I still, I did what I had to do. Hey, Eagle. I hope you got everything straight. How you feeling, my brother? Hey, look, y'all. I don't have, it's one thing I really want to talk about, but after that, I was going to open it up and see what you guys, what's on y'all mind, what y'all been going through, how y'all been feeling. But I wanted to talk about something. You know what? Some things have went on in my life, right? With different people and stuff. But you know how certain things happen, and it's not necessarily with you, but it's with somebody you know, and it's not a good thing. And you know how sometimes people go on with their life, and well, if I can help you out, let me know, Eagle, if you need my help with that. Because I went through that too. But you know how people do things, and it didn't happen to me. It happened to a loved one, but and they're no longer with us. But I always wonder the person that did that to them. I wonder if they ever even think about it, right? Because it wasn't nothing good. It wasn't good, right? And sometimes I sit back and I think about it. It didn't even happen to me, right? But it has always been on my mind ever since it happened. That's crazy. But I wonder if the person that did it to them, do they ever think about it? Did they ever say they were sorry? You know what I mean? Like if I do something to somebody and it wasn't right, I go back and I apologize, especially if it's my children, you know. But I try not to hurt people's feelings. But I wonder if this person ever went back and said, I apologize. Because what they did, it was really bad. And it left scars on that person. Right? And I be wondering sometimes, did they ever apologize to that person, now that they're no longer here? Did they ever apologize? Because see, the person that did it never takes accountability. They never take freaking accountability. I have never seen this person take accountability for nothing that they do. You know? And I just be wondering, it just comes to my mind all the time, y'all. And this happened years ago. Years ago. And I still remember it. And I know it left a scar on that person because they was never right. They was never right. Like when they became an adult, they was never right. You understand what I'm saying? They struggle with addiction and so many other things. Right? They didn't get, when they finally got their life right, they got killed. And I think about it. It's just something that I just can't shake it. Every now and then the thoughts just come to my mind, you know, and I be like, did they ever apologize to that person? You know, did they ever say, look, I apologize for what I did to you because it wasn't right? And I don't really think they did. I guess I'm just hoping they did, but I don't really think they did because I've never seen this person take accountability for anything. For anything, you know? And I know they be lurking on my page. And I know when they hear this, they're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. They're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And I hope they hit my phone. I hope they had the balls to hit my phone and have a conversation with me. I don't think they're going to do it, but I hope so. I just wanted to talk about that, y'all, because it was on my mind this morning. And I just wanted to vent a little bit about it. I don't want to go into details because I don't want to put names out there. You know what I mean? But I know if this person hear this, they gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. And I hope they call me. I do. Because then that way I can really dig into them the way I want to. I can really express to them what I feel. Because see, if I call them, thank you. If I call them, they're not gonna want to talk. They're gonna hang up. You know what I mean? They're gonna hang up. Hey Terry, how you doing? They're gonna hang up. They ain't gonna want to talk, you know. So I really need to get them like face to face, where you know how you got to get a person face to face. Accountability is hard pill to swallow. I know there was a person with, wait a minute, there was a person that with my words I heard in another chat. I reached out and I sincerely apologized. They said they accepted. Yeah, but at least you took the initiative to do that. Like, I don't even think this person even did that. And I'm going to tell you why I don't think they did it. Because the person they did it to, right, which was their son, he never got his life right, man. He just couldn't get it together. You understand? And that's why I don't think if somebody come to you, if they did something to you as a child, like one of your parents or something, do something to you, and they come back and they, you know, accountability, like you said, they come back and they apologize to you, right? And say, you know, I was wrong for what I did. Let me tell you something. It makes it may not go away, but it makes it feel, you know, it makes you feel a little better that that person did acknowledge what they did to you. You understand what I'm saying? It makes you feel a little better. It may not take it all away, but it makes you feel a little better about what that person did to you. You know, at least you can say, well, damn, they did care about me. you understand what I'm saying? But I just don't think they ever did it. I really don't, because they struggled. They just struggled through life, and when they finally got it together, their life ended. So I don't know, y'all. I just never forgot it. I never forgot it. I never forgot what happened. Not that they Satan say it doesn't erase the harm that was done, but you realize the other person did have some type of conscience about themselves. Exactly. 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 You put it in a good way. Exactly. You know? I don't know. It just always come to me every now and then that those scenarios, just come to me. It's like I can't erase them. Like sometimes, excuse me, sometimes I don't be thinking about it, but it just keeps coming back to me. And I always go back to, did she ever apologize? You know? Did she ever apologize? And like I say, I don't think she did, because he struggled. He struggled through his life from young until till he finally got clean, and then his life was ended. But he struggled. And I do believe that played a big part in it. Because when your mother and your father do certain stuff to you and they don't come back and apologize or even acknowledge that they were wrong, and I apologize, I was wrong for that. It does. It will make you feel like they don't care, that they don't love you, and they really didn't care what happened. Or so what? It happened. You know? I just can only imagine, you know. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to vent about that because it's been on my mind this morning and I just couldn't shake it. And so, you know, I'm just venting. That's all. Just venting. Uh but I don't know. But I know I just hope she get the nerve and call me, because I know she be lurking. And I hope she get the nerve to call me. Or one day if we see each other in person, she say something to me. Because I would definitely love to sit down. I don't want to talk to her on the phone. I would love to sit down and talk to her face to face. Because when you on the phone with somebody and y'all start talking, they can hang up. Some people quick to hang up because they don't want to hear what you got to say. They don't want to hear the truth. So they quick to want to end the conversation and hang up. So I don't see her call. I don't see her calling me. I just don't. Tari say, Miss Lisa, the best notification is the notification countdown timer. Please use the countdown timer for each of your YouTube live stream to give your subscribers the exact time when you're going live. I did reset it, Tari, because what happened was I was supposed to come on at 12. And then when I came to StreamYard, I set it up. But when I came to go in the studio, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find, where I had set it up at. But it was on there. It was on there for 12 o'clock. So I redid it and I set it at 3. Okay. Now, I don't know if some of y'all got it or not, but I did set it for 3 o'clock. I redid it and I set it for 3 o'clock. Because I couldn't even start the live stream up because I couldn't find it. Once I entered StreamYard, I couldn't find it where I set it up at. I don't know what happened. I still don't understand it. So I redid it to 3 o'clock. That's why I'm here at 3, because I redid it to 3 o'clock. I'm telling you, I don't know. I guess you just have, I guess it's just, some days it work out, some days it don't. But I truly apologize. But I did reset it to 3 o'clock. Okay. So I'm assuming, Tara, you didn't get yours. You didn't get the countdown thing. I truly apologize. I be trying, y'all. And I put it on Instagram, going live at 3 o'clock. I did put it on there. So I be trying, y'all. Just work with me. I don't do stuff on purpose. I also have a lot of other stuff going on. And so sometimes I remember to put it on Instagram, and then sometimes I don't, you know. But I did do it today because of how everything went. And again, I apologize. Sorry, say the notification countdown timer is the most effective and reliable. Well, I did set it for 3 o'clock. I did. I redid it and I set it for 3 o'clock. You didn't get it? Because it did go out there. You know? I saw the notification countdown timer. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I was going to say, you didn't get it? But that's what I try to do before I go live. I try to do it like that because I notice people notice that out of everything else, they do notice when I do it that way. So I do try to do it like that for the most part. But anyway, y'all, I was just venting on that. It was on my mind. And I just wanted to vent a little bit, if y'all don't mind, But today, what I really wanted to talk about is honesty. Honesty. I want to talk about it because I think a lot of us have struggled with honesty. Have y'all struggled with honesty, being honest? I want to talk about honesty because a lot of people can't be honest. I've had relationships where people can't be honest, and I ended up finding out stuff anyway, okay, because I dig, okay? So I ended up finding out stuff anyway. So you would have did better off just to tell me. I would have took it better, right? If a person would have told me straight up, just been honest with me, than me having to dig and find out. Because once you start digging and you have to find out like that, you feel like I can't trust you. You know what I mean? The trust go out the damn window. For me, it do anyway. So, honesty. Yes, I do want to talk about honesty, y'all. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And then we're going to see what's going on with you guys. See what y'all want to talk about. But I definitely wanted to talk about it because it's a big thing. Some people look at it as though it's not that serious. But people that look at it like that is because they've been lying all their damn life. And they don't know nothing about being honest. You know what I mean? So, of course, you're going to look at it like it ain't that serious. But it really is. They say, I'm listening, but got to jump in the bushes for a food. Move over bushes, babies. Here I come. I know that's right. I know that's right. And please hit the like button, y'all. I jumped right into the conversation. I ain't say nothing, did I? Please hit the like button for me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We creeping on up there, y'all. We creeping. We trying to get on up there so we can get monetized. So please hit the like button. Share the video because that helps out the channel. If you want to donate some coins, that helps the channel. What else? I said share, right? Make sure your notification bell says all so that prayerfully you will get notified when I go live. I be hoping it happen, you know. It don't always happen, but I hope for it. But I am going to do the countdown more because it seems like people do get the notification when I do that. You know, it seems like people do catch that more. So I'm going to start making sure that I do that. Hey Marie, how you doing? How you feeling? I hope everything is coming along. Okay, y'all know I try to do the definitions of things that I talk about. So everybody, you know, I'm assuming everybody know, but I'm going to do it anyway so that, you know, for those, it may be somebody that don't know. So if they don't know, they'll know. Okay. Um, the definition for honesty. Honesty or truthfulness is a facet of moral. Did I say that right, y'all? Moral character that connotes positive and virtuous attributes such as integrity, truthfulness, straightforwardness, including straightforwardness of conduct, along with the absence of lying, cheating, theft, etc. Honesty also involves being trustworthy, loyal, fair, and sincere. Okay, so that's our definition. That's our definition for honesty. And I've been dishonest. I'm gonna start with myself first. I've been dishonest about some things. Um, from being ashamed. Uh, I think that's the biggest thing that made me be dishonest because I was ashamed. Okay. Because I used to steal, I used to boost, and my mom used to say, "Where did you get all that stuff from?" And I used to lie. Oh my God, I used to lie to her because if my mom, I think she knew already. She knew I was doing something I ain't had no business doing, but I couldn't stand there and tell my mother I've been out boosting. I couldn't tell my mother that. Not the kind of mother I had. I couldn't stand there and tell my mother that. You know, I just couldn't. So yeah, I've been dishonest because of being ashamed. Okay. And to everybody else, I could have said it. You know, a lot of people knew I was boosting. But to my mother, I couldn't stand there and tell her that. I just couldn't. So yeah, I was dishonest because of that, being ashamed, you know. And I knew better because my mother taught me better. So that's also played a part in why I couldn't just say to her, "Ma, I've been out boosting." You know, no, I couldn't do that. But for as far as my relationships, I was honest. You know, I was honest with people. Like either you gonna be with me or you ain't. So I'm gonna tell you like it is. I've always been like that for some reason, just straightforward. You know, even as a teenager, I've always been straightforward. Either you're gonna like me or you're not. It's just simple as that. Um, even with guys that I like, that I went after, you know, I still was honest. Because if you didn't like me for who I was, the hell with you. Next. That's just how I looked at things. You know, I guess that's how my mother raised me too, just being blunt, direct, to the point. My mother was blunt and direct with us, you know, and that's how I ended up being. But you know, but I noticed some people don't know how to be honest, and I wanted to talk about it because honesty play a big part in a lot of things. It really do. So when do you get to that point where it's though You accept you for who you are, because a lot of times people lie about things about themselves. And I'm assuming, like I did, for being ashamed, or, you know, I think a lot of it plays a part for being ashamed. Like, cause say for instance, like with guys, say they meet a woman and the woman make more money than them or something, you know, and some men feel some kind of way when they meet a woman and she make more money than they make. Some, you know, um, and so they'll probably lie because they looking at it as though it's not a big thing. We just talking about how much money I make, but it is a big thing, because as the relationship grows and she finds out the truth, and you lying about little things like that, that make her say, that make her want to pump her brakes. Like, why would you lie about something like that? That it's not that serious. Because if you be straight up with people, that gives a person a chance to say, okay, he was honest with me, so let me give him a chance. Or, okay, she was honest with me, so let me see if we can work this out. But once you start that, once you break that honesty, being honest, it kind of put a damper on things. You know what I'm saying? Marie said, yeah, we've all been there and done a lot of shit. That's right. Tari say, remember, for a lot of people, their character doesn't match their reputation. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But some things we need to break it down and separate some things. You know what I'm saying, Tari? I understand, for a lot of people, their character doesn't match their reputation. But sometimes we need to separate things and talk about it as individually. You know what I'm saying? Tari say, remember fake people make noise. Real people move in silence. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. But some people, wait a minute, because I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this too. Because this, when you said that, I thought about something. Excuse me. You got some fake people who move in silence because they don't want you to know they fake. You ever met a person um that's sneaky, seems sneaky like, and they quiet, they don't have a lot to say? I've seen fake people move in silence because they don't want you to know who they really are. So you have to be careful about that, because you do have some people who they fake, they got a lot of stuff with them, and they don't want you to know it. And so they move in silence. I think the best way for people to move is in silence, because that way you don't let everybody know what you're doing or what moves you're going to make. But you do have some people who are fake and got a lot of stuff with them. And because of that, they move in silence because they don't want you to know. You understand what I'm saying? But I forgot what I was on, y'all. I know we was talking about honesty, but I forgot where I was at. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this because I talked to some people a couple of days ago, and the things that they were saying to me, mm, the honesty was broken in so many ways, and it left people hurt and damaged. You know what I mean? And that's why I wanted to really talk about it. Wanted us to really have a open and honest conversation about it, because people do be so dishonest. Just like I know people that's married, but their husband is sleeping with men. That is so, I mean, oh my goodness. That is so messed up. Like, you do what you do, that's your business. But when you are married and you got kids, you got a whole family, and yet you are, breaking your honesty like that, and you're going out creeping with men. Like, that is so messed up. Because my thing is, if you can't be honest with nobody, be honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Be honest with yourself. Because if you don't have the balls to tell your mate that you like men or you like women or whatever the case may be, don't dare go and marry somebody and make babies with them for a cover up, because that's what it's done for. It's done for a cover up. Okay? It's not done because he's really into her. It's done for a cover up. And then once he got her where she's married and with kids, now he decide he want to creep with men. It's not right. It's not right at all. And it's a whole lot of that stuff that go on. I use that because I know somebody that's in that situation. Okay? But it's a whole lot of that stuff that goes on. Boss Unbothered said a lot of people do things for recognition, abs, not not a deed from the heart. Deeds done in private silence are done from the heart and come from a place that God recognizes. That's the ultimate credit. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I still say, let me ask you something about that. You said these done in private silence are done from the heart and come from a place that God recognizes. All deeds that's done in private and silence, are they all done from the heart? Even though it's done in silence, are they all done from the heart? I asked that question because some people move in silence, but I just feel like it's not always done from the heart. I feel like some people move in silence, depending on the situation. Some people move in silence because they don't want people to know what's going on. Just like the situation I was just speaking on, right? Now he married her, he had kids with her, and as far as she knew, she thought he was in love with her. Okay. But then she finds out that he's creeping with men. Now, that was a good deed that was done, that he married her, he had kids with her, and he married her, right? But look what happened. So that's why I was asking you that question. You know, even though they move in silence, is it a good deed? You know what I'm saying? Because he did that in silence. He didn't, he married her openly, but the extra stuff that came with it, he did that in silence. And it's not a good deed. You see what I'm saying? It should, my thing is, even if you are a person who like men and women, be honest with, I'm speaking on deeds done for others. Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. I wasn't understanding. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying now. Okay. I thought you were speaking on the situation that I was talking about. Okay. It is. It's very sad. And that's what made me want to talk about this, right? Because even if you like men and women, right? Be honest enough to tell your partner. Because you got some women out here that don't have a problem with dealing with a man who likes men and women. You see what I'm saying? But you don't just go into something and not be honest. You go into it making a person think that you about her and only her. Y'all get married, y'all have kids, and now, bam, you know, you like being with men. You don't do that to somebody. You give them the option to say, you be honest with them and give them the option to say, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't want to accept that. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. Or, okay, I'm okay with that. You see what I'm saying? It's very important to be honest with people, because it's been situations where, from people not being honest, the other person who's hurt and done found out the unexpected information, they ready to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people zap out. People have mental breakdowns from things like this. If you can't be honest with nobody, at least be honest with yourself. If you know that you like men, don't get with no woman and impregnate her and marry her and then start creeping with men. You know what you like before you even get into it. And if that's the case, if you're not ready just to come out, then don't, connect yourself with women. Just deal with creep with who you want to creep with. If you're not ready to be honest. Hey, brother, how you doing? People have been killed over that online. Right. Okay. Bossy say, example, you adopt a needy family for the holidays. Instead of keeping it between you and the family, you go live on social media and broadcast it. That is not from the heart. Okay, I feel what you're saying. I was understanding what you were saying. I thought you were speaking on the situation I was talking about. But I understand now what you were saying. Yeah. Yeah. People get killed for stuff like that. Like, that's why I say, if you're not ready to be honest, then just stay in your lane. You understand what I'm saying? Stay to yourself, creep with who you want to creep with, and leave it like that if you're not ready to be honest about stuff. But when you start lying and when you start lying and everything, about uh you getting with a woman, you impregnate her, you marry her, but then now once you got her, and you're using her for your cover up, now you're creeping with who you really want to creep with. It's devastating. It caused people to have mental breakdowns, and that's why some people end up even getting killed behind it, because at that moment you snap. You snap. You don't put nobody in a situation like that to want to, like you're gonna make them, you know, be there for you, but then you're gonna decide you want to do what you really want to do. You don't do that. You don't have that right to do that. And I see a lot of that going on today. I really do. I be hearing a lot of stories about that, where women be getting with men, and then all of a sudden the men want to float with men. And like I said, I don't care about what you do. You know what I'm saying? But don't get with a woman knowing you want to be with a man, and vice versa. Women, don't get with a man if you know you want to be with a woman. And if you're not ready to be honest about it, then just creep with who you want to creep with. Don't go and lock somebody down and marry them and have children with them, knowing that that's not who you really want. It's not right. It's not fair. I told my wife, if she gets tired of me, let me know. Because if I bust her cheating, it would be really bad, as much as I love her. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's right. Honesty is the best thing, because even though the person will be hurt, they know the truth. They not going to walk down on you, doing something wrong. Because it plays out different when a person walk down on you, and catch you wrong. That thing flip real fast. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just important to be honest with whoever about whatever. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you start being dishonest, you gotta keep up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if you constantly spurring out the lies, you gotta keep up with what you're telling. And a lot of times, come on now, people don't keep up with all them damn lies. They tell too many lies. They don't know how to keep up with them. I know for me, once I catch you lying, it's like it's a wrap. It's really a wrap. Because if you done told me that lie, if you done told that lie, how many other lies you done told me? You know? And some people they can't be honest about nothing. I don't understand. That's why I always say it's important to get yourself together first before you start, trying to build a relationship and family and stuff like that. It's best for you to try to make yourself as healthy as possible. And I had to learn the hard way. I got into a relationship that was not healthy, but it taught me a lot. That's why I'm single today. You hear me? I'm single today because I'm just not going to settle for no anything. I'm not settling for less. So I'll hold out. Hey, Bench Thinker, how you doing? You know what? I said I was going to call you today after I finish. Brother say, in that situation, I'm sorry, not going to work. I know that's right. Marie said, dirty. No, ma'am. I'm telling you, it's a bossy unbothered to say, I don't understand why people tell lies when the truth will do. Exactly. It's because I think people tell lies because they be feeling ashamed about themselves. You know, they be having inner stuff going on, and they ashamed of it. So they rather tell a lie because at that time they feel like that's what works for them. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and lie because they ashamed. They don't want to come out with the truth about themselves. You know, that's why I always say it's important to be able to accept you for who you are and be comfortable in your own skin. Because when you get to that point, you don't really care about what somebody else think about you or how they feel about you. And you'll just spit out the truth and keep on, keep it pushing. Either they going to accept me or they ain't. Or they not. Here I go, and they ain't. Or they not. But a lot of people, for some reason, lie. Just lie. Just lie. Every time you open up their mouth, they lie. Sorry, say, Miss Lisa, I tell people all the time, please tell a person the sour honest rather than a sugar-coated lie. Telling the truth will reduce, will reduce the truth. Wait a minute, the truth. I ain't quite sure. I'm not quite sure what you're saying right there. Telling truth will reduce the. I'm not sure what you're saying right there, Tari. I was trying to fill it in, but I'm not filling it in good. But you went on to say telling a lie and the person finding out the truth. I didn't quite the sentence before that. I couldn't quite make out what you were saying. Okay, telling a lie and the person find out the truth later will cause the truth to be more painful. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. Exactly. That's why it's just wise just to just be honest and let the chips fall where they may. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. Just be honest and let the chips fall where they're gonna fall. Because once you start all that lying and not being honest, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. And once the person find out you done told one lie, then they gonna start digging for all them other lies. It's gonna unfold. It always do. It always do. It unfolds, okay? So I don't know. You know, we definitely have to do better. Let me ask y'all a question too, though. Do y'all think women more honest or men? Or it's a I know everybody uh deals with being dishonest, have dealt with it. Well, most people probably have dealt with it. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think women uh speak the truth more or men? What y'all think? Bossy on Barber say, how do you handle when a person tells you a lie but confesses to the lie before you find out? How do you move forward with that person? I think a conversation needs to be had. Like, for me, what I would do is I would have a conversation with that person, right? And I would ask them, well, why did you feel like you had to lie to me about that? Why did you lie? And then depending on what they say, from that, then, I'll move on with the conversation. But I would definitely have a conversation with them and ask, why did you lie to me? What was your point? Why would you lie? Because it might have been they wanted to tell the truth, but they didn't know how you was going to take it, and so they lied. But then they probably felt bad after they lied, so they came back and told the truth. That might have been the case. But like I said, I would have a conversation because I would want to know, why did you lie? Why did you feel like you had to lie? And then depending on what they say, what follows up with that, then I would take it from there. Bossy on Bob say it's an individual basis. The one thing for sure, women are usually more. Wait a minute. Why is my thing brewing like that? It's an individual basis. Bossy say it's an individual basis. The one thing for sure, women are usually more stealth. Am I saying that right, y'all? Stealth. Marie said I wouldn't move forward with them, period. Marie said, cut it off. But wait a minute, though. Hold up. Hold up. Maybe, Marie said, cut it. I wouldn't move forward, period. But wait a minute, Marie. Wait a minute. Maybe the person could be a good person. You know what I mean? They might be a very good person. And like I said, maybe they felt kind of awkward about being honest about that. But then afterwards, they felt bad, so they came back and told the truth. Because the person did come back and tell the truth. She did say that they came back and told the truth. And I believe in giving a person a chance depending on the situation. You feel me? And with that, being so they came back and told the truth, like I said, I would just want to have a conversation about why did they feel like they had to lie. You see what I'm saying? And then take it from there. Either they felt bad, had an attack of consciousness, or they feared exposure by someone else. Okay, yeah, that could be the case. That's why I say it's kind of hard to say, but if you have a conversation with them, then you can kind of pinpoint what's what. You know what I mean? Because like if you just take it and make a decision, right? It might not be what you're thinking. So that's why I say have a conversation first. Excuse me, y'all. Have a conversation first and then see where it go. You see what I'm saying? Marie said, I would shut it down. But Marie, he might be a good guy. Or what? I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but they might be good peeps. And they might have been good up until that point. You see what I'm saying? Something happened that made them lie. So I still would say, I wouldn't say just cut it off, Marie. I would still say find out first. Have a conversation first and see what they say. And then from there, whatever they say, then you follow it up with the next question. If they're not giving you enough information, then follow it up with another question. And then let them know I don't like being lied to. Because it makes me, if I find out you're lying, it makes me feel like, I can't really trust you. But you didn't catch them in a lie. They came back and told you the truth. But I would definitely have to know, why did they feel like they had to lie? Bossy on Barber say it's the intent for me. If you lie, you put thought and effort in that lie. Lying should not be an option, though. Even if the person gets angry, you can still stand on the honor of telling the truth. That's true. I agree with that. But the world we living in today, right? I'm looking at the world we living in today. if the lie wasn't, uh, I know lying is lying. I know y'all gonna say that lying is lying, but come on, I think at least they deserve a conversation. I think they deserve a conversation because they did come back and they was honest after the fact. I think a conversation needs to have so that you can kind of pinpoint where they coming from, why they lied. That's just me. But if it's a relationship that you don't really care about and you say no, then hey, that's something they gotta deal with because they lied. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, the ball is still in your court, and you have the option to say, "Oh, I didn't like the fact that you lied, and I don't want to deal with it." Or if it's somebody you really like, and you want to give them another chance, then have that conversation with them and say, "Why did you feel like you had to lie to me?" Because some people, and I'm not making excuses for nobody, but the men today, for some reason, feel intimidated by women. Some of them. Let me clear that up. Some, not all, some. Because you know how some people are. You say something and you ain't meaning everybody, and people like, everybody ain't not like that. I had comments later on. Everybody ain't like that. So let me clear that up. Some men feel intimidated by women. For whatever the reason, some of them do. Don't make it right that they should lie to us, but some of them they do. So, like I said, boss beauty, if it's somebody, I'm sorry, bossy, I'm bothered. If it's someone that you really, you ain't really feeling them like that, and you want to just, say, then you have that right because they lied, off the bat. Tari say men are more honest because oh shit, Tari. Oh boy, Tari. Tari, you can ready to start something up in here. Uh-oh. Oh, let me read it now. I got to read what Tari's saying, y'all. Don't y'all jump on Tari. Don't y'all jump on my boy up in here. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Tari. Just joking with you, babe. Okay. Tari say men. Oh shoot, these things are jumping. Hold on, y'all. My comments are jumping. Where did it go? Oh, okay. Tari said men are more honest because they can't keep facts together like a woman. Women are tough at, at an early age. How to trick people to get what they want. Whoa, boy, Tari. Tari. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta take me a sip of tea. Oh boy, I'm acting like okay, Tari. Marie said, "I'm sorry, I'm not with that at all. I probably could speak with them on another issue, but that one, no, ma'am." Bossy on Barber say, "Lying is disrespectful. I may give them a conversation, but I will definitely let them know that the lie cost them. The lie cost them me. Sorry, I would rather hear the truth and work through that." I understand that. I definitely understand that. You're right. Listen, you stand on what you stand on. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I was just saying, you know how sometimes you get involved with somebody and you may really like the person, right? And something like that happened. That's why I was saying at least give them, if it's somebody that you really feeling like that and you would like to, be with them, have a conversation, and find out where his head was at. What was going on that made him lie to you, you know? But if you don't want to do that, you have that right, because he didn't have to lie. He could have just told you the truth. So you have that right. Oh, okay, Marie. Brother say, a lot of Pookie and Ray Rays are intimidated because they broke, depending on their woman. Now, I see, I didn't want to go there, but since you done unraveled it, let's go there, brother. Bossy Unbothered said, how about if a person is telling you a lie and you know it? Do you call them out or see how far they're going to go? You could do both. You can wait and see how long, they're going to carry it out, and you could call them out. If you don't want to, see how long they carry it out, then you can call them out. You know what I'm saying? But you could do both, or you could just call them out on that lie they done already told. Bossy Unbothered said, watch out now, Tari. I said that. I said, Tari. Bossy say, that's a signal that they don't know my worth. Exactly. And how can I put it? Maybe they thinking they not good enough for you. You see what I'm saying? That could be true what you're saying too. But maybe they thinking, maybe they already feeling like they don't have a chance. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, if you choose to have a conversation, just so you can get some of your answers, some of your questions answered. You know what I'm saying? So, because that could be true, and also they could be feeling like they don't really have a chance anyway. They trying their hand, but they doubt if they get it. Because for some reason, some men are like that. They'll try it, but they already feeling like they don't really have a chance. But they'll try it anyway. Now I want to go back to Brother. Brother said a lot of Pookie and Ray Rays are intimidated because they broke, depending on a woman. I definitely listen. I love all my people. Don't get it twisted. But it is a lot of that going on. I see a lot of that going on. I see a lot of women taking care of men because they don't want to be alone. They tired of trying to find somebody who can help, you know what I mean? Who can really, do something for them. Because I guess some of them feel like they just not going to find it. But I feel like some women got some things going on with them that they need to work out. Because some women feel like they can't be by themselves. Some women feel like they got to have a man. Excuse me. And they'll take a Pookie or Ray Ray. I see it all the time where I live at. I see it all the time. I see where women get up and go to work. The man to get up and take them to work in their car, okay? Drop them off at work, and then they come back to the house, and they setting up in her house, smoking blunts, playing the video games. And then when it's time to go pick her up, they get up and go pick her up, You got some that will at least straighten the house up some, since they've been in it all day. But I don't need nobody cleaning up my goddamn house. I can clean up my own house. If you a man, you go ahead out and make the donuts. I'm good. I got the house. You know? And then I've seen some ways though, the men will stay home and take care of the kids, and the woman will go to work. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't. If the woman is making more money and y'all can afford to do it like that, hey, I don't see nothing wrong with that. He's doing his part. He's pulling his weight. She pulling her weight. If that's how you want to do it, you know. He at home. He's being a house man. What you call it? A house husband or a house boyfriend or whatever you want to call it. You know. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. If that's how y'all want to do it, you know. But I do have a problem seeing women taking care of these men. I have a problem with that. I really do. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. And again, I'm not talking about all men. So don't be coming over here leaving no bull crap in my comments. Okay? I'm not talking about all men. Because all men are not the same. And some of us need to recognize that. All men are not the same. All women are not the same. We are all individual people. We are all different. Okay? Some of the stuff that I hear on the internet that people be saying is like all men the same and all women the same. And that's not true. That is not true. We are not all the same. Tari say, Miss Lisa, what I said is true. Because one, I'm trying to save you, Tari. I keep trying to save you now. Okay, let me read what you're saying. Sorry, say Miss Lisa, what I said is true because one, the first lie a woman learned is makeup and clothes. How many women do you wait a minute? How many women do you? I think you meant to say look. Wait a minute. How many women do you that look one way in makeup and another without makeup up makeup and clothes? Men don't have those visual aids in telling a lie. Yeah, but I don't think when women put on makeup though, Tari, they out to tell a lie. You understand what I'm saying? When women put on makeup, I don't think it's done for them to tell. I don't think they put on makeup because they trying to, tell a lie to a man. I don't think. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that when a woman get her face and stuff beat, she don't get it beat thinking that she trying to send a man a lie. I don't think women look at it like that. I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that when women make up their face and stuff that they, you know, that they call themselves lying because they look one way in makeup and another way without makeup. And let's be clear, men should know that. When a woman beat her face and stuff, men should automatically know that they're going to look different. They're going to look different with the makeup on than they would without that makeup. You understand what I'm saying? And let's be clear again, all women don't wear makeup. And some women wear a little bit of something, something, you know, just to enhance their beauty a little bit. But the world we live in today, we got so much going on because you have transgenders now and stuff like that. Back in my time, it wasn't. If it was going on, you didn't hear about it. You know, so you got so much different stuff going on now. And I don't speak on that because I don't know a whole lot about that. So I don't really go into things, you know, like transgender and stuff like that. I don't really talk about that because I don't know a whole lot about it. Because like I said, back then when I was coming up, you didn't hear a lot about it. You didn't hear about that, period. If it was going on, you didn't hear about it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I tell y'all something else I want to talk about with y'all since the conversation is flowing. Let's talk. I want to talk about Nick Cannon. What do y'all feel about Nick Cannon? Nick Cannon got 8 kids. I hope brother's still here because I want to hear y'all opinion on this. Nick Cannon has 8 kids. All the women are non-black. What do y'all think? Tari said, Miss Lisa, I understand. Makeup is a tool. It is how you use a tool that makes good or bad. Exactly. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, Tari. You are right. Now you have some people that may put on too much, but just how I feel when it comes to makeup. I feel like depending on how you feel about yourself on the inside, it makes a difference in how you use your makeup. That's just my opinion. Now, everybody else may not look at it like that. But that's how I feel. I feel like depending on how you feel about yourself on the inside, it, it to me, you know, affects the way you use your makeup. Because some people put a lot of makeup on. And then you have some that put mediocre on. And then you have some that don't wear none. You know? It's just, they just, you know, whatever. Like me, I wear it, but very seldom. You know, unless I'm, you know, going out or something like that, I'll put a little something on. But I don't wear it all the time, you know. Most of the time I'm just, you know. Bossy on Border said, I have a friend who has been married 35 years. She still gets up at 4:30 every morning to refresh the makeup that she wore to bed. He has never seen her without makeup. This is her issue, not his. Exactly. Exactly. I just said that. I'm glad you mentioned that, Bossy on Barbie, because didn't I was just saying that, didn't I? I just said that most of the time, I think that women in herself plays a part with the makeup. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna read that again. What she said. Bossy on Bother said, I have a friend who has been married 35 years. She still gets up at 4:30 every morning to refresh the makeup that she wore to bed. He has never seen her without makeup. This is her issue, not his. Bam. She just kind of confirmed what I said. Bossy on Bother also said he has the financial means to support them and her. Wait a minute. He has the financial means to support them and her. Does support them. See? I just said that out my mouth. I'm glad she brought that up because that just confirmed what I said. That just confirmed what I said. It's her, not him. And she's probably a beautiful woman without the makeup. But because of what she has going on, because of how she's feeling about herself, her inner self, right? What she's feeling on the inner of her is the reason why she feels the way she feels. It's something going on with inside her that she needs to deal with. Tari say, Miss Lisa, did I? Oh, I read that. Bossy on Board that said, it's not just financial support either. He spends time with all of his children, and the children spend time with each other. I know that's right. He is not pressuring her for the perfect face. It's what she chooses to do. And Boss on Balder says she's beautiful. And I was going to say that. But it's something going on with her that she needs to work out. I'm telling you. It's something going on with her inner self that she needs to work out. The reason why she's doing that. You know, I looked at what was that? It was a talk show. I can't remember the name of it. But it was a woman on there that said her husband, she had been married for 25 years. She said her husband had never seen her without makeup. And she's been married to him for 25 years. Mm-hmm. And they was telling her, they was talking to her, and she said, I don't know. I don't know. He says he's never seen me without makeup. See, what a lot of us brothers say, men with the bag are having it their way. Women trust dudes who show and prove. Exactly. Exactly. That is so true. That is so true. It really is. It really is. Because let me tell you something. So many women, right? And I'm quite sure men have been hurt and stuff too. I'm not saying that. But so many women have had men who have just totally disrespected them. And it's so many women that don't know their worth. They don't know that they deserve to be treated with, the best. They deserve the best out of their relationships. So many women don't realize that. And especially when it comes to Black women. We've been through so much. And we really need therapy, or we need to start opening up, talking about different things, because we have a lot that has happened to us. And we have a lot that's going on with our inner self. And we really need to have, just have conversations, or they need to go to therapy. Just like the men need to go to therapy. It's some men that need to go to therapy too, because of the way they treat women. We both need it. We all need it. Men, Black men and Black women. Excuse me. Some of us need to go to therapy. I went to therapy. All it did was make me a better person. It didn't hurt me. I stayed in therapy for a long time. Bossy Young Balder said, I didn't see her natural face until we had been friends for 4 years. She uses that airbush makeup at night before going to bed. It's crazy. Yeah, she's dealing with something. She's dealing with something. It's something going on with her. Maybe, you know what? Maybe when she was younger, maybe her mother, treated her different from the other children. It's something going on. It's something going on with her. And the makeup is securing her. It makes her feel better. Whatever it is, the makeup is making her feel better about herself. You know what I mean? Bossy on Bob would say, I have never been a makeup person. Always felt beautiful in my own skin. I thank my mother for that. Right. Exactly. That's where it starts from. It starts from a very young age. And like, say for instance, I've seen people that have brothers and sisters, right? And the mom treats the brothers better than she do her girls. You know, she treat the boys better than she do her girls. She makes her girls feel less than, but she makes her boys feel, you know, like they special. You know what I mean? Like they extra special. And that creates a problem when those girls get older. That creates a lot of issues. It happens a lot. Don't you hear some women, I know y'all done heard on the internet where they call some women mammies and stuff like that, because the women uh the mother treats the men like they might be their husband or something, and dug the girls out. Brother say, I go from state to state by myself and never been questioned by my wife. A woman knows a good man and treat him like a king when he proves it. That's right. That's right. That's why, listen, that's why I always say, I be hearing some men say, oh, black women don't want to submit and stuff like that. It's not that. A woman needs to know that she can submit. She needs something to submit to. You see what I'm saying? If you don't have nothing, what is she submitting to? If you don't have nothing going on for yourself, how's she gonna submit? I don't understand it. Bossy and Bother say, nope, she always been a gorgeous girl. Her sister is nothing like that. Her mother adored them both. It's within her. She's a very happy person, but that makeup is as much a part of her as her skin. What? Excuse me, y'all. Well, have you ever asked her why? Like, like one day y'all, get her and y'all go out or something like that, have lunch or something, and open up the conversation. It's something going on with her. I don't know what it is, but it's something going on that she's wearing that makeup like that. It's something going on within her. Something happened. Something happened. Maybe she's done buried it, but something happened. And maybe she done buried it down where so she's able to maintain herself. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've talked to women that have been violated and they buried it to the point where so they got married and they had kids, right? But it's still there. And they do stuff in their life to let you know that it's still there. And so maybe one day, I don't know how close y'all are, but maybe one day y'all could, go out to lunch or something, or, have a girly day or something. And say, I don't want you to get offended. I want to ask you something, but I don't want you to get offended, you know, and just ask her, because that may open the door for her to come out and be able to talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because if nobody asks her, then that don't that don't put her in a spot where it's though, she has to answer if nobody says anything. Her husband loves her. So he don't want to say nothing to make her uncomfortable. But he probably already knows that something happened with her is the reason why she's doing what she's doing. He knows something happened. But he probably don't, by him loving her, he don't want to put her in an uncomfortable position. But she really should find out what's going on. Something's going on. Or maybe she feels ugly. Maybe she feels ugly without the makeup. Because you got some people that wear the makeup because they feel ugly. And a lot of our Black women go through that. They may not want to admit it, but a lot of our Black women do go through that because of what we've been through. So that might be it. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing, trying to come up with some type of answers. Excuse me. But that might be it. I'm not sure. But something's going on. But that's what I would do. If y'all real close like that, I would, try to get with her and y'all go out and have a girly day or something or eat lunch or something and ease your way into the conversation and see what she said. Because I know people that wear makeup and they wear it because they feel like they ugly without it. And for whatever the reason, they don't want to get therapy or nothing. They haven't gotten therapy or, you know. Boss on Ball, this says, she has always encouraged my daughter, her godchild, and Bane's sake, to not wear makeup. It's baffling. She's very confident and she doesn't feel ugly. I've asked. Hmm. Well, maybe she just somebody who like wearing makeup. But the thing I don't understand is wearing it to bed and getting up 4:30 in the morning to put it back on. To brush it up. Now that's what I don't understand. I'm lost with that part. Because I was getting ready to say, well, maybe she should. Maybe she just want to wear makeup. But that's the part that loses me. It's her wearing it to bed and then getting up the next morning real early to touch it up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost with that. Or maybe she don't want to tell you she feel ugly. She may feel ugly, but maybe she don't want to come out and tell you. It's something going on. Because I don't understand that. I'm lost with that one. But if you find out, I definitely would love for you to share it with us. Because I would like to know why. Because that might answer a whole lot of questions for people. You know what I'm saying? That might answer a lot of questions. Because I know a lot of people that won't come out without makeup. I'm a life coach. I think it's an addiction. Yep, she has a whole routine. She washes off the day makeup and gets up early to touch it up. Wow. Wow. Well, maybe that's what it is. She just like having it on. I That's what it sounds like. And you're a life coach, so that's what it sounds like. She must just like it. Like you said, it probably just an addiction. And you know what, too? She can be the ward. Sometimes you can wear makeup so long where you don't look right without it. I've seen that. I've seen people do that too. You know what I'm saying? Wear makeup. You know, they've been wearing makeup forever. You know, and they get to the point where as though they don't like to go without it. That could be her. You know, she probably been wearing it for a long time, and she don't like to go without it. Yep. That's probably what it is. She probably just done wore it so long. When she take it off, she doesn't look good without it. She feels like she's not, she doesn't look good without it. Because I had a friend that was like that. She started wearing makeup when she was like 16, 17. And she just kept, wearing it and experimenting with it and stuff. And she had got really good with it. It looked nice on her, but she wore it so long that when she took it off, she looked older without it than she did with it. Because she had just wore it so long. She stopped, going natural. She stopped doing that. She wore makeup all the time. She is off. She is off those people. Wait a minute. You say she is off those people, but her skin is gorgeous. She is off those people, but her skin is gorgeous. Now I'm lost with the first part. You say she is off those people. I'm not quite catching on to that part. But yeah, some people do. They just wear it, and they get used to it and they don't want to take it off. I wear it sometimes, but for the most part, I don't. I just get up, wash my face, do what I do, to my face, and go on about my business. I'm trying to find a good some good skincare for my face. Yeah. Tari say, Miss Lisa, I've said the same thing in Bible study and on the YouTube channel, The Billionaire Mindset. Men want women to submit to simply because they a bit and varies. A lot, wait a minute, a lot of think submission equals do what I say all the time. Submission is a choice. Don't equate submission with surrender. Right, exactly. Exactly. That's true. That's true. But you do have a lot of people that want you to submit to them and they ain't got nothing to submit to. And with women, you know, with some women don't want to submit to you if you ain't got nothing for them to submit to, which makes sense to me. Us, one of those people. Oh, okay. That looks very different without it. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. So maybe that's the thing, you know? Maybe she just feel like she looks better with it and she wants to wear it, you know? Because I was trying to, come up with something. I was like, wait a minute. But I remember that show. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a lady on there that said she was she had been with her husband for 25 years. He had never seen her without makeup. Bossy on Bob said at 58, I bought some tinted moisturizer. You would swear I had my face done by a professional. Excuse me, y'all. Abs don't let me out on some mascara. I'm lit. Oh, I'm it. Wow. What some tinted moisturizer? I'm gonna have to look that up. Wow. Is it for all kinds of skin, or they got some that's they got some that's do you have to, like, do they have different kinds for different types of skin, or is it just one of them that's for all types of skin? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been looking for something, uh, something good for my skin. A nice cleanse, and you know, and a nice oil. I don't want nothing too heavy, but something just to keep my face from looking dry, you know? Yes, all kinds of skin. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. And that's the name of it, tinted moisturizer. That's the name of it. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna try it. Tinted moisturizer. I sure am. I'm gonna try that. Where do I find it at? Where do I look at? Just look it up. Where would I find it at? Like, just Google it. I use NARS. My cleaning regimen is Eva Naturals. Okay, let me write that down too. NARS and Eva Natural. Okay. Yes, you can go to Sephora Abs. They will do a color match. Okay. All right. All right. I got it too. I'm gonna look it up when we finish. I sure am. But I was that's what I was asking y'all about. And we had got on to something else. I was asking y'all about Nick Cannon. What do y'all think about Nick Cannon with them 8 kids? Have you none of the women are black. I didn't see a black woman. All of them are non-black. What do y'all think about that? Eight His eighth child is getting ready to come. Then he came back and he was apologizing for saying something about his eighth child because he just lost a child. So he came back and apologized for that and everything. Even Naturals. Amazon. Okay, Amazon. And I was just curious of how some people, feel about him having 8 kids. Because this is my thing. He got 8 kids and he's not married. He only married Mariah when he first hooked up with her, right? And had those babies. But all the rest of them, like, what is he prove? What is he trying to prove? That's what I'm trying to think of. What is he proving by sleeping with these different women? Okay. And he's not married to any of them. And from the understanding I get, there's no really relationship. Like, he's not committing to none of these women. So what is really going on? Tari said NARS is a face foundation used to cover up dark spots on the skin of the face. Oh, okay. And she was, oh yeah, but she was telling me about the I was really interested in the tinted moisturizer and the oh man, the Eva. Am I saying that right? Eva Naturals. Cause you say that's a cleansing, right? But yeah, what do y'all think about that? I mean, I know that's his responsibility, but I just be curious sometimes when I see certain stuff. I be curious of what is he doing? Boss on Barber said NARS is a brand of makeup, so they make different stuff. I was trying to understand that because I've been watching Nick for a minute with all these babies. Now he say he's sick or something, so he was trying to. I guess he trying to make, you know. He said something about leaving his legacy because he's sick. He has an illness or something. Okay, that's understandable. But my thing is making a whole lot of babies isn't a legacy. Did he know that? Do he know that? You would think he would know that, and he's supposed to be a celebrity, right? Look like he would already know that. That a whole lot of babies is not leaving a legacy. My thing is, uh, do you have some land somewhere? Do you have have you built jobs and stuff where as though your children as they get older they'll have something, they can pitch in and help with the family business. Now you're talking about building a legacy. You know what I'm saying? But just making babies with different non-black women, that's not a legacy. Or did it change and I don't know nothing about it? Help me out, y'all. Help me out. Did it change and I don't know nothing about it? NARS has all kinds of products. I don't have any spots on my face. My thumbnail pic is me with no makeup on. Tinted moisturizer gives you moisture, abs, sunscreen with a little color. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds like that's gonna be nice. I just hope I match the right thing. I hope I match it up right. I really do. I hope I match it up right, but I'm gonna go check that out. Y'all still talking about the makeup. I thought y'all was supposed to be up here listening to me. I know I don't really care about Nick Cannon, but every time I look up, I'm seeing Nick Cannon with these pictures. I see somebody talking about Nick Cannon with these babies and these non-black women, and talking about a legacy. And I just want to let last time I heard, making a whole bunch of damn babies ain't a legacy. Or did something change and I don't know nothing about it? You know? I don't understand. But what people need to wake up to is that some men will do all women the same, no matter what color you are. I hope some people are paying attention to that. That some people will do any woman the same way. It don't matter what it does not matter what color you are. Okay? The thing that some of us have to wake up to is that you have control over what a man do to you, and vice versa. A man has control over what a woman does to them. They only do what you allow them to do. You say Nick has established generational wealth. I heard he was trying to make a bone marrow donor. He had better luck with a blank woman. Right. Right, because all that is going to go left, okay? Let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. The more that you try to run from yourself, because at the end of the day, some of these men that's running to non-black women, I don't care what nobody say, they dealing with stuff about themselves, okay? They dealing with stuff about themselves, because it's no way that you're going to dislike your own women. Your own women? What? That don't even sound right. You dislike your own women? Like some of y'all got black mothers. What? I don't understand that. I'm lost with that. How do you dislike your own women? Now, I understand you're not going to, every woman you meet, of course, you're not going to like every woman that you meet, because we all have different personalities and stuff, right? But all of us should get respect from our men just because we are black women. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like we all should be respected. We should respect our men. Our men should respect us because we all are black. Period. I don't understand this. You know, I see some men and they have such a seem like they dislike their own women. Like I don't understand it. I'm lost with that one. I don't understand unless something happened and that's what made them like that. You know what I mean? Because I do believe with uh some men, something happened somewhere. And because of that, it's making them, you know, have self-hate. I don't think it has anything to do with the women. I really don't. I think they just blame the women, but I don't think it has anything to do with the women. Now, I could be wrong. Well, what kind of generational wealth has he? I hope he had done created some type of generational wealth, because I know with that show, when them people snatched that show out from under him, he didn't own that, and he put that whole show together. I was lost with that. Bossy on Barber say most men will do all women the same, no matter the color. He is still a dusty, damaged man. And I just said that's the same thing I just said. I just said when all men will treat every woman the same. Nick Cannon showing you that he got all non-black women, and he doing them the same way. I just don't understand it. I don't talk a lot about it because when I talk about it, it pisses me off, you know. And I know some stuff be done rolled up out my mouth. So certain stuff I just don't touch on it. But I really hope that people get the therapy and get the help they need so they could become better people, and they could, and start connecting with their own people and stuff like that. I really do. I really feel like a lot of us really need therapy. For real. Because any two time you look at somebody who looks just like you, right? And you have a distaste for them, and they look just like you, that's a problem. That's a big problem. So I really hope that people go get the help that they need so they could become better people and healthier people. Bossy on Board that said, I had a client who was a professional baseball player. He only dated women of little color, usually mixed women. And some of them be thinking, that they want to date, like you said, mixed women and stuff, because they thinking about how the baby's gonna look and all that crazy mess. Like, go get the help that you need. Go get some therapy and get healthy so that you can come back down to reality. Any two times you don't like your own people and they the same color as you, it's something is wrong. It's something wrong. And you really need to, get the help that you need so that you can overcome that. Because as long as you are on this earth and you can't get along with your own people, you can't like your own people, you're going to always have problems. You're going to always have problems. And that is a true statement right there. You're always going to have problems. It's one thing to have a preference, but it's a whole nother thing when you start disliking your own because of your preference. You get what I'm saying? That's a whole nother problem. That's a whole nother problem right there. Bossy Unbothered said he said he would never marry a white woman because his family would never go for it. He always said he would never marry a full blank woman because he's already enough. Lord have mercy, take the wheel. And you know what? You know what, Bossy? It's a lot of them that think just like that. It's a lot of them that think like that. It really is. It's a lot of them that think like that. Seriously. And that's sad. It really is. It's sad. Any two time that you cannot, that you have a distaste uh, for your own, that's a problem. That is a problem. And you're always going to have a problem until you address it and deal with it. You're always going to have a problem. Because I don't think some people understand that. Wait a minute, these things keep popping up. I don't think that people understand. Come on. That I don't think people understand that. How do you think a non black person is going to feel when they find out that you don't care for your own people? You know what I mean? How does that go? If you have like I said, if you have a preference, that's your business. Okay? But it's a whole nother thing when you dislike your own, that you with non-black people because you dislike your own. That's a whole nother, that's a whole nother problem by itself. when you realize that you just like your own people. So you run and you be with non-black people. But then at the end of the day, you treat them the same way you treat your own women. So what I don't understand. Go get the help you need. You need help. Any time you don't like your own people, you need help. Yeah, I get angry with my people for stuff that they do. Yes, I do. But I don't dislike them. I don't hate them. But when you start disliking your own, when you got a black mother, some of you got a black father, some of you got black sisters and black brothers, and you start disliking, your own people. It had to start from somewhere. That's why I be saying generational curses. Shake that family tree. Go back and shake that family tree and see what falls out. Because that's where a lot of that stuff come from. Your family. That's where it started at. With mom and dad. Like I say, I always, say that, my people should get therapy. I feel like that. I really do, because we go through so much. We have been through so much. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always say, get therapy. Get therapy. It's not going to hurt you. It's just going to make you better. It's going to make you identify those issues. Because some people look at it as though it's not an issue, but it really is. It is. Any time you don't, some of them look and don't want to date their own. What the hell? Who? What? Anybody that's okay up here with, you know what I'm saying? How? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. All I can say is get help. If that's what you're going through, go get some therapy and figure out what happened. What made you get to that point? Because that's not a good look at all when you start disliking your own people. That self-hate is real. I did a video on that, self-hate. And some people came up. I dropped the link. Some people came up and talked about it. And I'm telling you, it starts in the home. It starts when you're younger. It really do. And some people don't realize that that's what happened, that's what be happening. And some people got to realize that we are the oppressed people. Okay? So we got a lot of issues that come from generational curses. You know what I mean? It started way back and it just dripped right on down. And a lot of us need to recognize it so that we can deal with it. Because I think if we address a lot of our personal issues, then we can start to connect a little bit and get on the same page. But until we, address our personal issues, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for us to connect and try to get together and get some things done. It really is. That's why I always say, my people, get therapy. It's not going to hurt you. Bossy on Border said, and he didn't want dark-skinned children. He married a mixed woman who looks more white than black. She says self-hate is a part of institutional racism. Oh my goodness, come on now. Let me put this up here on the screen. Come on now, you're going to act up. Bossy on Bar would say self-hate is a part of institutional racism. It has been bred in black people for centuries. that they are less than, it's really sad. Woo! Oh my goodness. This sounds just like some of the talks I have had on here. That is just so true. It's so true. And that's why I be talking about, touching on different stuff that I touch on, is because I'm hoping that, people will run across some of these videos and they will go get the therapy. Sometimes you don't realize something until you hear something. And then you be like, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Because I know I have done it. Certain things about myself, I didn't realize it until I heard something. And then I said, damn, it sounds like they talking about me. You know what I mean? And so that's what helped me with different things, with some things, is that I heard people talking about certain stuff and it sounded like the shoe fit me. And so I didn't get mad. I addressed it. That's a problem too. Some people don't want to address it. They want to ignore the issue. But we need to stop ignoring stuff. Self-hate is real. And it is in us. It is in a lot of us. That's why some of us don't want to be with somebody else that's the same color and all that kind of crazy stuff. It's because it was, like you said. That is so true. That's why I always say, my people, get therapy. It's okay. It's okay to get therapy. All it's going to do is help you become a better person. It's going to help you to recognize what you're dealing with. That's all. And it's going to help you to deal with what you're dealing with. But so many of us are in the dark about stuff and we don't want to, we don't want to wake up. We don't want to wake up. Some of us enjoy being asleep. And some of us enjoy being asleep because once you're woke, it's going to make you want to do something about what's going on with you. You know what I mean? Hey, Pillow Talk with Bay, how you doing? How you feeling? Happy Saturday to you too. Yep. Some people want to stay asleep. They don't want to wake up to what's really going on. Because they feel like they okay being unbothered. You know what I mean? But I know for me, I don't want to be 60, 70 years old and just waking up, to what's going on. I don't. That's why I try to educate myself and I be, trying to find out what's going on. Because I don't want to be that old and just finding out what's really going on around me. So go get the help you need. Stop listening to some people on the internet because they not helping you. They hurting you more so than helping you. They don't want you to go get therapy because if you go get therapy, you ain't going to be listening to them. I'm just keeping it a buck. If you go get therapy and you wake up and really know what's going on, you ain't going to be listening to them. So they don't want you to go get no therapy because they don't want you to get better. They want to keep you sitting there listening to them. For real. Oh, you say you just getting in from the road. Oh, okay. Bossy on Bob said, I heard my great grandmother say, stay out the sun. It will make you black. I've lived the sun since. I know that's right. Pillow Talk with Bay say, no, I had to come check you out, see how you doing. Missed the past couple of lives you done. Oh yeah, because I had uploaded some stuff. And then look, I went live, right? And I didn't connect YouTube to the live. I was on every channel but YouTube. I don't know how I did that. I still don't understand how I did that. So I had to go back and, upload the video to YouTube. That's crazy. But I put it on there. Pillow Talk with Bay say people don't want to get the help they need. They rather play victim. Right. And that's done ran out. That's done ran out. My black is absolutely beautiful. I know that's right. Yes. Black is beautiful. Very beautiful. Pillow Talk with Bay say, or it's more entertaining to be erratic online for content purposes. Right. That too. That right there too. For real. Bossy on Bob say, I was very light with freckles, but I wanted to be my father's complexion, so I worshiped the sun. I still lay out every time I go to the beach. So does my sister. It's a competition. I know that's right. I know that's right. Bossy on Bob say, my black is absolutely beautiful. I know that's right. Pillow Talk with Bay say, haha, well, glad you're alive now. Yes. Yeah, I made it this time. Bossy on Bob say, hi, Pillow Talk with Bay. And Pillow Talk with Bay say, I'm still waiting for you to call me if you still want to do your intro. You know what? I'm so sorry. I apologize. Well, not sorry, but I definitely apologize. Because I was supposed to have been called you. And every time I say I'm going to do it, I get caught up. I do. Because, well, y'all know I got a special needed daughter. And, I'll say I'm going to do something, and then something else will happen. And when I look up, it's done got late. So don't hold it against me. Please don't. I'm definitely going to call you. Well, you're just getting in now. So you be out tomorrow, or will you be home? Because I can wait tomorrow. I can wait and call you tomorrow. I don't want to call you today and you just getting home and you're going to be trying to unwind. So I could call you tomorrow if that's good. I sure will. I definitely apologize though. I do. It's easy for me to get sidetracked, And then I'm trying to get my stuff ready to drop, like my ebooks and different things like that, my podcasts, So please don't hold it against me. I'm not doing it intentionally. I just get caught up and then it be late. And you don't want to call nobody once it get real late. I've been busy myself, so I understand. And I leave out at 2 a.m. I'll be home by 2 p.m. So call around 4ish. Okay, will do. I'm gonna put me a little note right up here. I'm gonna take and put me a note up here. Call at 4. Pillow Talk with Bay. Yeah. Put my little note on my sticky paper. Bossy on Bob said, I guess I'm still blocked. Happy Saturday anyway, babe. Y'all have a great evening. I love and miss you. I love you, Miss Lisa. Love you too, baby. And thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Because I don't see you too much. But thanks for coming and hanging out. I definitely appreciate all of y'all. I do. I'm getting ready to shut it down because we've been on here for a while. How long we been on here? Oh my goodness. We done been on here for 2 hours. I gotta start keeping up with the time. Because when I come on here, I say I'm going to do, about an hour. I think that's good time. And I always end up going over. But it was good conversation. So, Pillow Talk with Bay said, I just want to make sure I am sticking to the promise I made to you. I know, baby. I know. But I will. I'll call you around 4ish. I sure will. And I won't forget. Like I said, I got my sticky notes up here, my little notes, so I won't forget stuff. So I will. I got it wrote down. I don't like to say I'm going to do something and I don't do it or hold myself accountable. I can understand that. I definitely can understand that. But I wasn't holding nothing against you. I just be getting caught up and busy. And then when I look up, it's done got real late. And I don't want to call nobody, late at night. You know what I mean? But it's not intentionally. But I got it wrote down, so I will call you. I sure will. Tari has said something. I'm sorry, Tari. Tari said Miss Lisa had YouTube playing with her channel. I missed the last 3 lives before this one because of YouTube issues. I know. That's why I gotta like I said, I'm gonna start making sure that I schedule it, because it seems like everybody gets my notification when I schedule my lives. So from now on, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna schedule it and then go over to Instagram and make a what's the name, so everybody know what time I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna start doing it like that, because I need to look into the text thing where you could send a text out to people. But I was waiting because I want my channel. It's gonna grow. It's creeping on up there, y'all. It is creeping. I am so proud of myself. I really am. I'm proud of myself. I really am, because I started from nothing and I am where I'm at now. And I'm really proud of myself. Pillow Talk with Bay said, out on Blackie Bossy, I just don't want none of that mess that be going on with you and baby doll. That's all. I can't. Baby doll will forever be blocked though. And sorry, Miss Lisa. Oh, no problem, baby. I only addressed it because she said something. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Thank you. Phyllis always said, I'm proud of you too. Thank you. You know what? I don't know if y'all get like that, but I get a little discouraged sometimes and I have to regroup, because it's like if you're not on here acting crazy and doing a lot of crazy stuff, your channel creeps. You know what I mean? You may have a moment where you may get subscribers back to back, and then you said, wow, hilarious. What you talking about, brother? You said, wow, hilarious. What you talking about? And so then you know, you may get some subscribers, then all of a sudden it'll stop and you'll get maybe 1 or 2, here and there. But I noticed that. But then if I come on here and I act a damn fool, right? I'm cussing people out and keeping a disturbance going, my channel would have been shot up. You feel me? I see them channels, man, them channels fly right up when people be on here, acting up and doing all kinds of stuff. Their channel, they hit 1,000 in no time. For real. I noticed that. But when you ain't doing all that stuff, it seems like your channel be like creep, creep, creep. It seemed like you're trying to be creeping. But I said I was going to run. I need to run an ad. I think I'm going to do that today. Run me an ad on my channel. That's what I'm going to do. Tari said, Miss Lisa, I already get an email notification when you go live. That last 3 live streams before this one, I didn't get an email notification. Yeah, because they be cut. I don't know what they be doing. They don't like me on here, I guess, sometimes. Bossy say, babe, not sure what you're talking about. I don't know what be it. Oh, baby doll is her own person, and I'm my own person. There's a lot of misconceptions and conjecture going on in these streets. Oh, she probably finishing the rest of it. So Pillow Talk with Bay say, yeah, I definitely understand that. Same here, but as long as you stay consistent, you will grow organically. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I do think they be playing around with the channel some. I do think that because like sometimes even when I'm consistent and I come on here, sometimes my numbers are say 0. Then sometimes they'll go up and then you'll look again and it'll say 0. And y'all will be in the chat engaging and stuff, and I'll look at my numbers and they be saying 0. So I know they be messing around with this stuff. I know they do. Brother said, I'll start a fake beef review. People will come to watch it. Exactly. Yep. That would happen though. For real. We start arguing and people will come from out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. That is so true. That is so true. Start searching yourself to put yourself in the algorithm. What you mean when you say search myself? Like on Google or something? You mean like pull it up from time to time on Google through Google? Bossy said, babe, I try not to judge people based on their interactions with others, just with me. I've never had an issue with you, and moving forward, it's great to meet you. Okay, I know that's right. YouTube search. Oh, you mean search myself on YouTube? Pillar Talk with Bay said yes through YouTube search. Okay. Oh, okay. Brother said, I'll make a video about you cursing you out. Just know I love you. Okay, I love you too, brother. I got you. But that definitely would happen for real. It'll blow right up. Seriously. Because I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I guess I do understand it. Yes, I do. I understand it. Because when you're talking about something that's going to help people, and you when you putting out information that can help, some people don't want your information to get out. No matter what it is you're talking about, if it's something good, you know what I'm saying, that can help. Some people don't want your information out, period. And so sometimes, that's just how it is. That's how things are. That's why it's so important for us to try to get our own stuff, like our own platforms and different things like that, because that way people can't you know, run the narrative, and people can't keep you from prospering. You know what I mean? But I do believe that, some things be happening. I really do. Um, Bossy say, Hero Fix TV, you are so right. That video will set it off. It sure will. And you know I'll make one back. And you know I love you too. So you know it ain't personal. But it definitely would set it off. That would be a trip. I probably couldn't even look. I probably couldn't even do it without laughing. I probably end up busting out laughing instead of trying to stay serious. I'm serious because I know me. I probably would bust out laughing for real. In the midst of it, I probably just bust out laughing. Yeah. So I don't know. Oh, brother, you had left. I wanted your opinion on something. Bossy gave me hers, and I don't think Terry was in here, but I wanted to ask y'all something. What do y'all think about Nick with all these babies by these different non-black women? What y'all think about that? Tari say I do a YouTube search for Lisa's real spill all the time. Miss Lisa come back with a lot results related to her channel. Thank you, Tari. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just wanted y'all opinion on it. I seen a few people talking about it. I just wanted to know how y'all felt about it. Cause me and before y'all had came in here, me, Bossy, I think Tari was in here. And me and Bossy was talking about it. I just wanted to know how y'all felt with him making all them daggone babies. I don't understand. Mm, mm, mm. Well, boy, I tell you, at the end of the day, I hope that start adding hashtags to your videos. Okay, like what? Because let me ask you something about the hashtag, right? With the hashtag, because I see people add the hashtags, but they be tagging other people, like other channels that got a lot of subscribers, and then people be reaching out to them saying, "Why you tagging me?" and stuff like that. So what do you put when you put a hashtag? Because I used to do that. Like I used to put hashtags, but I would put a hashtag of what my video was about. You know what I'm saying? Instead of tagging somebody else. So when you do the hashtag, how do you do that? Bossy said, I have a channel. Let's talk with Bossy. Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a channel. Okay. I'm going to come and subscribe. I'm just waiting for God to say go. It's not going to be what people are probably expecting. I like to keep them guessing. I know that's right. I know that's right. Well, I gotta come over there and subscribe so I can support you. I'm a woman of my word. Can you see me now, Bossy? Okay, Pillow Talk with they say, I'm a woman of my word. Can you see me now, Bossy? Oh, okay. She's talking about the channel. But yeah, what y'all the hashtags. Now I don't know too much about the hashtags. I sometimes I do put them like in my title sometimes. I'll use hashtags or what the video is about, like, but when you say use the hashtags, like what do I put in there as far as the hashtags? Hashtag the people you want to follow you, and when they search, they will see your video. Well, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out because I don't know who the hashtag. I mean, y'all be in here. I can hashtag some of y'all that got channels. But other than that, I don't, because other people, like if you put theirs, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Because I see people doing hashtags, but they be putting other content creators as a hashtag. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard a few people say somebody reached out to them and asked them why you hashtagging me or something, you know. So some people I noticed will let you do it, but then some people will say something. You know what I mean? And like I ain't trying to put I ain't trying to put myself in that situation with nobody. I've been doing my channel and I ain't been, riding off of nobody's piggyback, riding off of nobody's back or nothing. So brother say my hashtags are opiate, heroin. Now I do use those. I put those in the what you call it? The box where you put your stuff in. So I can use some of them for hashtags too, right? Because my channel is about those too. I talk about that. I talk about heroin addicts. I talk about opiates, Just hashtag whatever you're talking about. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. That's what brother was saying too. Okay, I got y'all. Yeah, because I noticed people be, like piggyback riding off of other people's channels, right? But like I don't agree with that. And I don't agree with it because say for instance, I start talking about I'm trying to think of an example I could use. Uh let me see. Tasha K. Okay. Say for instance, I take my channel, I start talking about Tasha K all the time, right? And then my numbers fly up, right? But then say I want to talk about recovery. Nobody's going to really be interested, and the numbers are going to drop because all I've been doing is talking about Tasha K on my channel. You see what I'm saying? So the minute that I want to talk about something else, I done created an audience that's coming because I be talking about Tasha K. You know what I mean? I'm just using that for an example. No, listen. I'm just using her for an example. I'm just using that for an example, Pillow Talk with Babe, to explain what I'm trying to say. Because I see a lot of people that use Tasha K to build their channel up. I done seen a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? You go on some people's channel, and that's all they got. Most of their videos is about Tasha K. That's how they built their channel. But now, the minute that they want to start talking about something else, what's going to happen? Nobody's going to want to really hear that because that's what you built your channel on. You see what I'm saying? Bossy said, Hero Fix TV. Those are some weighted hashtags. Is Hero Fix TV your channel? Wait a minute. What you mean, Bossy? You said at Hero Fix TV, those are some weighted hashtags. Yeah, well, I talk about that kind of stuff on my channel too. You know, because I am a recovering addict, so I talks about things like that too. But I also talk about things that deal with life. Period. Because even once I got clean, I still had to deal with life. You know, I had to deal with life and staying clean. So that's why I talk about, different stuff on here like that. Pillow Talk with Bay said, yes, I know what you were saying. I was agreeing. LOL. Oh, okay. I didn't know you understood what I was talking about. Tari say, Miss Lisa, you're two great strips with your videos. One, you have every clear and understandable V titles. Two, you video thumbnails create to subjects of your videos. Great job. Thank you, Tari. Thank you so much. Hero Fix TV say you are right. Right. What happened? I missed something. Yes, you should hashtag recovery each video, in my opinion. Okay, thank you. Yeah, y'all gave me some good pointers. Y'all really did. Y'all gave me some good pointers. I appreciate it because it's a lot of stuff I'm still learning about, you know? There's a lot of stuff I don't know. So I thank y'all for helping me out, giving me some pointers. Yeah, because I'm not paying no $500 for no YouTube course. That's something I'm not doing. Okay, sorry, but not sorry. I'm not paying no $500 for no YouTube course. I'm not doing that. I think that is. Bossy on Border said weighted, heavy, deep, or serious. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Bravo channel. Oh, Bravo got a channel too. That's the name of it. Hero Fix TV. Yeah. I don't know if y'all subscribe to him or not, but he has a channel too. Yeah. I and you have my IG if you ever need anything. I got you. Okay, thanks, Pillow Talk with Bay. I appreciate you. I really do. Y'all gave me some good pointers. Excuse me. Bossy and Bob say at Pillow Talk with Bay, that is a great hashtag recovery. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting them in there too. I'm definitely gonna do that. Because I usually always put them like in that box. What you call that box? Where you put your dang, I forgot what you call them. Tags. They call them tags in the box. I usually put them in there. But I'm gonna put them in the thing too. I'm gonna put them in both places. Right. I would never charge that much for a YouTube course. Hell, I don't want to charge at all, but I know sometimes it becomes a lot and gotta pay for people time, you know. Yeah, I feel you on that. Brother said you can YouTube all the info you need. You need YouTube. How to steal my competition subscribers. 9 in YouTube. Yeah, but what's the name? Charge $500 for a YouTube course, and people buying it. They say it's worth it, but I ain't spending that kind of money on no YouTube course. I'm sorry. To each his own, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Tari say, Miss Lisa, you don't need to ride the back of other channels to get your message out. Be a guest, yes. Be a tech whore, no. That's right, Tari. That's right. Yeah. I was just explaining how I see, a lot of people like doing that. Like they'll start their channels out talking about Tasha K. Anything talking about Tasha K. And I'm like, you start your channel out like that. That means when people come to your channel, that's what they're gonna want to always hear, you know. And then when you when you want to talk about something else, you're not going to get that many people interested because they used to you always talking about Tasha K. You know, I don't understand why people do that. That's what you call clout chasing at its finest. When you can't find nothing to talk about with Tasha K. She got so many channels. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Excuse me. She got so many channels out here that's got her on it. You know what I mean? Where people started their channels, and the first thing they cling to was her. They started their channel talking about her because they know it's going to bring numbers. But at the end of the day, when you want to talk about something else, ain't nobody gonna want to hear it because you done built your channel talking about her, and that's why they there. You know, but some people don't understand that. Pillow Talk with Bay said, yes, Miss Lisa, he tripping. When it's free on here, you can Google it. Right. But they claim the way he got it all set up and organized that people are buying it. They saying it's worth it. So, like I said, to each his own, but I'm not kicking out no 500 for no YouTube course. That's just me, you know. And I'm anything that I sell, I'm not going to be trying to rob my people. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how organized it is. I'm not going to be trying to rob my people. I'm just saying. I understand you got to pay for people time and stuff. I understand all that. But I'm not going to be trying to rob my people, okay? If people trying to get started to do a YouTube channel, how you think they got $500 to give you for a course? I'm just saying. If they, you know what I mean? If they trying to get their YouTube channel up and started, like how they going, give you $500? I just, and my thing is it a guarantee? Is it a guarantee that what you're teaching is going to make their channel grow like yours? Just saying. Pillow Talk with Bay said, yes, you can have your commentary on a person, but some people become obsessive. Yeah, they be obsessive. Yes, you are so right. And they be so obsessive because, first of all, some of them don't know how to find other content. Okay. Second of all, they trying to just get their numbers up. That's what their main focus is getting them numbers up. And they know when they talk about certain people, it's going to bring numbers. You know what I'm saying? Pillow Talk with Bay say exactly, just greedy in my opinion. Right. Right. Pillow Talk also say, I'm trying to get money, not give it away. Okay. I'm with you on that. For real. I'm telling you. Like I said, if I uh anything that I sell, I'm not trying to rob my people. Okay? I'm just not. But you know what? It's sad that some people do that. They know how we are. And some people take advantage of it. Like seriously. Some people take advantage of it. Because my people spend money. They really do. Okay? We spend money. All right? But some people take advantage of us. And it's sad that some of our own people takes advantage of us too. They really do. And it just is what it is. It is what it is. We have our own people. It's sad when you got to watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't hardly trust nobody. That's sad. You got to watch your own people. You got to watch these people over here. You got to watch these people back here. God damn. That's bad. That is bad. For real. Pillow Talk with Bay say, Bossy, it took me 2 years to start my channel. He will move you when it's time, but don't wait too long. LOL. Sometimes you just have to say F it and go for it. Yeah, that's true. That's what I did. That's what I did. Tari say, Miss Lisa, please remember the right people will show up and support your channel. You may not have a huge number of subscribers, but you've an invested an active group of subscribers. Remember your base. Oh, without a doubt, Tari, without a doubt. Bravo say, I'm about to go around in Chicago and just interview dope artists. That's what they want to see. I just didn't want to show the pain, but I have to. Exactly. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, brother. You have to show the pain because you know what? You know what? Some people need to see that. Some people just need to see it. They need to see how they look out there. Sometimes it don't hit some people until they actually see how it look out there, how they be looking, and no matter who it is, once people see it, they just by them being out there in active addiction, they're gonna be able to relate to that. So I understand what you're saying. You ain't want to, but sometimes, hey, when it comes to that addiction, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta put all that pain out there. You know, you really do. Pillow Talk with Bay say, so true, Mr. Tari, and hope you are well. Tari say it's built in being real and making deposits in the bank of trust. Right, right. Pillow Talk with Bay said, I love seeing people channels grow. Me too. I do too. I do. I do too. Yeah, I really do. I love to see people channels grow. I love to see people, make their own content, right? Talk about their own little topics and stuff like that. I like to see stuff like that. You know, I can't I don't tune into too much people talking about another content creator, to come up and stuff like that. I don't get into that. I don't. Cuz I don't agree with it. I don't have a problem with a person doing commentary on, whatever is going on with that person, and then go on about your business. Don't keep making a video at the video at the video at the video. Oh my goodness. I seen so many people making all these videos about Tasha K. They want to read the dockets from the court case and all this stuff. I'm like, for what? Oh, just because it's going to bring you numbers, so you're going to drag those videos out, you know? Shh. Like, what was the point in wanting to know all that information? What was the point? What was the point? Because at the end of the day, it was either somebody was going to lose, somebody was going to win, period. So I just didn't understand, except for people knew talking about Tasha by herself bring numbers. But then you're talking about Tasha and Cardi. You know what I'm saying? So they knew automatically that it was going to bring them numbers. And it was a lot of people dragging that stuff out. Do you hear what I say? That was crazy to me. Brother say, you would make a killing if you show Baltimore addicts B-more is hot right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But you know what? I thought about that, brother. But you know what? I was kind of leery about it because it's a lot going on up here. You know what I mean? As far as the killings and stuff, people trying to rob you and do all kinds of stuff. So I was kind of leery about it. But it ran across my mind without a doubt. Because I'm the type of person I can go where the addicts at, and it's like everybody, I'm cool. It's like I know these people, right? I don't be knowing them, but it's just like that. I think it's the energy I give off, you know, because I don't treat people like they less than, now I'm not out there. I don't treat people different. I don't turn my nose up at people. They still my peoples. They just caught up in the struggle, but they still my fucking peoples. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I look at that. They still my people. And if they need something, I guide them and give it to them. That's just how it is. Pillow Talk with Bay said, yes, bringing up difficult convos and engaging with your subs. Yes, I like to see that. Pillow Talk with Bay said, I barely can read. I'm not about to embarrass myself reading them docs. Hey, look, girlfriend, I'm with you on that because I can read, but guess what? I'm not trying to read it. Okay? I'm with you on that. I'm just not that invested. Seriously. I am not that invested. But people be doing that because they be, like I said, those names bring numbers. So they try to drag it out, part one, reading the documents. Then they want to drag it out, part two. We finishing up reading the court docs and all that. Man, get out of here with that. We see you. We know what you're doing. I'm telling you, we see you. Pillow Talk with Bay say I gave my commentary on it and kept it moving. Right. It ain't even that serious. You wait till the damn verdict come out. That's it and that's all. What is the point in wanting to read all those dockets and stuff? I just don't understand that. Except for it brung people numbers up. That's it and that's all. So what are you going to talk about when now this is done died down? Now what are you going to talk about? When Tasha did, I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but Tasha did an interview with some girls that had that said they had hooked up with DJ Academics or something. Well, damn, somebody jumped on that. A few people jumped on that and was talking about it. And they be talking about other people clout chasing. They doing the same damn thing and don't even realize it. That's the sad part. Pillow Talk with Basic Hero TV, that's dangerous though as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking about. But I've been thinking about it though, because I know a lot of people, right? That's in active addiction. And I've been thinking about reaching out to them and seeing if I can, do interviews. But I wouldn't go like where they at, you know what I'm saying, per se. Now, if I get my sons and them to go with me, I would do something like that. If I can get my sons and them to go with me, you know. But it's not something that I would do by myself. Pillow Talk with Bay say for a man, yes, but someone hurt Miss Lisa. I'ma have to make a trip up to be more. I know that's right. I know that's right. Brother say, well, my thing won't come up. Oh, brother say, be more. Chicago and Philly is a hot topic right now. Yes, they are. And you know what? I'm glad you said that because, like I say, I know some people that's in active addiction, and I'm quite sure I could reach out to them and get them, to let me interview them. You know what I'm saying? Pillow Talk with Basic. You feel me? That's right. That's right. She gonna come up here with the guns out. Terry say, when you interview people, be careful not to be a pimp and profit off their pain. Oh no, no, no. Never that. Never that, Terry. I wouldn't do that. I come from where they come from. I could never do that. I come from where they come from. You know what I mean? Yeah, I come from where they come from. So I would never do that. I would never do that. You know what I noticed? Once you've been in that, right? I know for me, I can speak for me. Once I've been in that, like the you know, dealing with addiction, right? Being out there and dealing with addiction and everything, it's something about it where, for me, I could never look down on somebody else, even though I'm not out there using anymore. I still could not look down on someone else. You understand what I'm saying? It's just something about it that ain't my cup of tea. You know, it's just I can't see me doing that. You know, because I relate to them, and they are some very smart, intelligent people. They just caught up in the struggle. That's all. They still people. You know, they still people at the end of the day. They just caught up in the struggle. Pillow Talk with Bay said, yes, Mr. Tar, I feel like that's what Tasha does, play on people's pain. Yeah, I do too. In certain situations, I do. I do feel like she does that sometimes. So maybe go to a shelter where it's a controlled space, Miss Lisa. Yeah. And like I said, I may end up reaching out to some people that I know that's still in active addiction. Or like I said, I can always get my sons, try to get them together and get them to go with me. I may have someone that may interview with you. I'll ask them that are not in recovery but want to get there. Wait a minute. Want to get there. I will ask I will ask her. She's a young girl and I've been trying to push her. Oh, okay. But you may be what she needs. Okay. Okay. One of my favorite interviews is Miss Joy of the YouTube channel Be the Difference. Be the Difference Clothing. I've done several interviews on her channel. She is an example of doing it the right way. Oh, okay. I know that's right. I paid $10 for an interview. You know what? Hey, brother, I was just sitting here thinking about that. I was just saying to myself, yeah, because I could get them at least $10 for the interview. You know that? And then you come out and say, I'll pay $10 for an interview. I hate to see anyone sick. I give them a kind word and a few dollars. I'm with you on that. That's what I do. I do too. When I'm out there, I'm coming from the store or something, and I see somebody, going through it. Yeah. Yep. Do you watch soft white? Yeah, yeah, I do pillow talk. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my best channels. That and I look at Brother's channel. Yeah, I sure do because he goes to L.A. Don't he? Don't he be interviewing them people from L.A.? Isn't that L.A. where he be interviewing them people from? Sorry, say Miss Lisa, you are also one of my favorite interviewers because you've a genuine two-way conversation with your panel and YouTube viewers. Thank you, Tari. Thank you so much. I be trying to be fair with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I love y'all, man. I do. I really do. And so when I come on here, I know I always say my spirit got to be right when I come on here. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you had them days where you don't be like as hype. You know what I mean? So when I come on here, I try to make sure that my spirit is right. And for the most part, I be in good spirits most of the time. But I have my moments when I don't feel like it. You know? I be one of those spirits where I just don't feel like it, you know. But when I come on here, I always try to make sure that my spirit is up, you know, because I never know what y'all going through, right? And so I know that if I come on here and y'all, you know, y'all might be having a bad day about something. And I come on here and say, what's going on, good people? How y'all feeling? What's going on? You know, like in good spirits, right? It may take, you know, it may take what you feeling at that time, you know, and you may be able to put it to the side just for a few minutes, you know, because I'm on here, you know, hyped up and you know, trying to make y'all, you know. So that's why I say it's important to come on here with your spirit up. You know, for me it is anyway. Little Talk with Bay say, I love his channel. Yes, one of my faves. I I commentated on Amanda's story when I found out she died. I cried. I did too. I did too. That was deep, wasn't it? That was really deep. It really was. I remember that. That's why we love you because of your spirit. You could lose all your subs, and I see you live. I would be here in the chat for you. Sometimes the subs helps us feel better. Yes, yes, they do. That's what I was telling them before. I can't remember what video it was, and I was talking to them because I done cried on here and everything, right? And I was telling them that, you know, a few of them had said that they like me, I'm transparent and stuff like that, you know. And I was letting them know y'all help me too, you know, because every day it's not a good day for me. Okay. Every day is not a good day. Um, Sometimes, you know, because sometimes we human. We all human. And right now, I'm trying to get my finances up and stuff. You know what I mean? I got so much I want to do, but I ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? And some days it be on my mind, y'all. You know, it be on my mind. But what I do, the way I shift that is that I look at what I do have, right? I'm not hungry. I'm not homeless. You know what I mean? My bills are paid. And so I look at what I do have and I thank God for that. Even though I want more, I thank God for what I do have. And sometimes I had to tell myself, Lisa, you know, pipe down, pipe down, pipe down. It's gonna happen for you. You gotta pipe down though, you know? And and so that's what I do. That's what I do. But sometimes, yeah, I be thinking about what I want to do, how I'm gonna do it, where the finances, I got to get the finances, and you know, so we human, we do that. You know, when we got a bigger vision and it's things that we want to do, you know, and we see it seems like things are not moving fast enough, you know. Um, but yeah, but y'all help me out with that a lot. When I come on here and I start talking to y'all and stuff, that's why I do a subbies day because that's a day where y'all take the floor and y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about. I do quite a few of those because I think they are important because you never know what your subscribers are going through. You know, you just never know. So, um, Pillow Talk with Bay say I was on here that day. LOL. I didn't know you was here. Pillow Talk. Marseille said, slow and steady wins the race. You're doing wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate that. And sometimes I need to hear that because I do. I go overboard sometimes, you know. Like right now, I feel like I'm moving slow because I was supposed to been start my podcast. I put the trailer out, but then we all got sick in here and I didn't get the ball rolling. But I'm working on it. So I ain't gonna beat myself up. I ain't gonna beat myself up. Oh man, we gotta get off. We gotta get off of here. Y'all know I came on here at 3 o'clock. And the conversation been going ever since I got on here. I'm gonna let y'all go though. I really enjoyed it. I really did. We talked about honesty today. It was a good conversation. And then it went on from there. It was really a good conversation though. For the most part, we do have good conversations. We do have, if y'all not subscribed to Lisa's Kitchen Table Talk, please subscribe to that channel because we can ready to start doing some interviews over there. And I don't want y'all to miss out. Okay. What I might do is do them on here and then put them over there. I might do that. I'm not sure yet. But if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel because I got a good interview coming up. It's about a young man. It's a young man. He's a father of two. And he just gonna come on and I'm gonna ask him some questions and stuff. And he gonna talk to y'all and and tell y'all why he feel like it's important to have the man in the house, all that. So I don't want y'all to miss it. LOL. Have a good weekend, Miss Lisa. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'ma catch the beginning replay. Okay. And Pilato say, okay, I'm a sub on this channel and my backup channel. Okay, I appreciate it. I really do. Because I'm pushing it to get the ball rolling over there, right? And so I do have an interview. And if y'all know anybody that want to do, have a testimony or something, or I'm gonna tell you something, another thing, interviews that I wanted to do. Anybody that have dealt with generational curses, if you have dealt with generational curses, and I'm quite sure a lot of people have, and you want to, come on and share, share that about yourself, please reach out to me. You can email me at lisasrealspill@gmail.com, or you can DM me at lisasrealspill. Okay? Either or. And the testimonies, yes. I want people, because what I'm trying to do is I want to build that channel where it's though people will be able to I was thinking about that, right? I was thinking about that pillow talk with Babe. But let me tell you what made me hesitate. I'm not really sure of how she's gonna act once she gets on here. Okay, because I seen her do some other interviews, right? And it was like she kind of took over the interview. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It kind of exactly. So if I do reach out to her, we're gonna have to have a conversation before we even do the interview, so that she can understand that this is not something that I'm trying to do for clicks and views. This is something that I'm trying to do because I want other people to learn something from it. So if we don't do it right, it's no point in us doing it. You know what I mean? You say exactly. She exaggerates the truth and gaslight her interview. Exactly. So you seen it. You know what I'm talking about. Right. So that's what made me back up off of that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if I reach out to her, if I can get her to do it and do it right, then I may try it. But if she get on there and she ain't doing right, I'm gonna just shut it down. That's all. I'm just gonna shut it down. And then I'm gonna explain to her why I shut it down. Because if you're going to do an interview and it's supposed to be done for a purpose, and you're not really doing it for that purpose, it's no point in us doing it. And I don't have a problem with shutting it down. I don't have a problem with it because I don't need nobody up there going on and on and on and on and on. And you're not even answering the questions. You're not being honest. You know what I mean? So I don't know about that. I thought about it, but I don't know. I'll let you know though. I'll let you know. If I reach out to her, I'll let you know what she said. I don't know. Tari said algorithm. It also helps this channel videos to be exposed to more non-subscribers. Algorithm. It also helps this channel videos to be exposed to more non-channels. Right. Right. That's true, Tari. I agree with that. I don't know why people don't see that with her. She never takes accountability. Right. Now I don't heard I have heard her admit to some things, right? But you know, some things, people don't admit to. But I was able to read between the lines when her mom went on Tales of the Cult thing. Okay, I was done with that. I didn't even look at the whole interview. I was done. I was like, why would her mother go over there? And then the son, I guess that was supposed to be her son too that went over there for an interview. Okay. So I don't understand that. You said last thing, make some playlists. I made some, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. So when I talk to you tomorrow, I can ask you. I did make a playlist, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. You know? So, I don't know if I'm putting the videos together or not. I don't know. So I'll have to when we talk tomorrow, you can kind of explain it to me. So I'll know if I'm doing it right or not. Yeah. Because I did put something together, but I don't know if I did it right. I'm not a fan of Tox Hotels, but for years Tox has been talking about her mother, and it was time she defended herself. Right. But this is my thing. This is my thing though with that. Let me explain something to you. As a mother, we we do things different because we supposed to know better, if that makes sense. But what I'm getting out of this situation is that both of them are damaged. Okay? Because she had no right to go over there to somebody who don't like her daughter to do no interview. Now that's what lost me. Okay? Then you're gonna go back and put your grandbaby up there. No, that's a no-no. That's a no-no for me. You see what I'm saying? But both of them are damaged and both of them need therapy. That's what I got out of it too. Now her mother was wrong for going to the enemy of time. Exactly. She could have told her truth on her own page. Okay? And I don't think her mother has a page. But my thing is, why would you go to somebody who exactly generational curses? Yes. Yes. I did a video. I think you've seen it. I did a video on that recently. But I didn't understand that. But what I did get out of the situation is that her mom and her are damaged. They both need help. You can tell from the decisions that her mother is making. Okay? If you watch the mother, the decisions that she doing, and lets you know that excuse me, lets you know uh that she's damaged too. Why would you then you go back and you put your grandbaby up there? That's like exploiting your grandbaby to me. You put him up there so he can talk about his mother. Make it make sense. All she did was prove Tails to be right about who she is. Just think about it. Everything may not be true, but you can tell that some of it is true. Because why would she do that? And if you just wanted to tell your story, why did you pick her? I didn't understand that. She does. She said, wait a minute, you said she does. She said in the interview. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a lot of that going on in their situation. Generational curses, yes indeed. And what they need to do, both of them need therapy. They need to leave each other alone and get therapy. And Tails is just taking the situation so she can get clicks and views off of it. She don't give a flying flute about them people. Okay? Because if she had came to me, I would have said, ma'am, I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I can't do your interview. I wouldn't have got in it. That's a mother and a daughter and a child. You know what I'm saying? A grandchild and a mother's child. I wouldn't have touched it. I wouldn't have touched it. So that goes to show you she don't care. She don't care nothing about that. She don't care nothing about nobody. She just want clicks and views. That's it. You say nobody else would touch it, only Tails, but right. Because I think Sean said that she had reached out to him before her, and he said no, he wasn't doing it. He was not, he said he wasn't doing it. So she went to her. Ain't nobody want to touch that. Anybody with good sense wouldn't want to touch that. And if she had came to me, I would have told her, Miss, look, I'm not doing no interview, but listen, I don't know if you'll take heed to it. Go to therapy, ma'am. Yeah, that's what I would have told her if she had came to me. Miss, go to therapy. You, your daughter, and your grandchildren need therapy. Not getting up on YouTube doing interviews with somebody who don't like your daughter. That's not the answer. And I would have left it just like that. You say, I have 3 daughters. I would never ever do something like that. They could dug me for life and I wouldn't say nothing online. Now I would get counseling. Exactly. And that's what they need. And that situation is so toxic. They just need to leave each other alone. She need to work on herself. The mother need to work on herself. And the children need counseling too. Okay. And then after you start working on, everybody start working on themselves, then later on, y'all try to get family counseling, you know, when everybody, when you can kind of get everybody to settle down and really see what's going on. Then y'all can try to get family counseling, you know. Tails thought it would get tax off her back because allegedly tax was and kicked back in. Okay. I was going to say the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. I don't know why sometimes my stuff be acting up. But anyway, she was supposed to she was supposed to have taken a restraining order or something out on Toxic, okay? And they were supposed to go to court for it or whatever. But my thing is, I don't understand why she thought she could pick and meddle with Toxic Diamond, but kept bringing up the court case every time Toxic Diamond said something. Oh, you going to jail? Oh, you going to jail? You know? Oh, you going to jail? Oh, you going to jail? My thing is, if you took out something on her, you ain't got no business talking to her either. The courts didn't tell you that. That if you take out a restraining order or whatever against somebody, you ain't got no business going after them either. Because you ran to the court system like you were scared, you know, that they was going to do something or whatever the case may be. So what makes you think that you can go after her, but she ain't supposed to go after you? As many videos and stuff as she made going after her after she ran to the court or to the police, she ain't had no business going after her, and Tox wasn't supposed to say nothing to her. But now you getting up there, keep going after her. Every time you look up, you going after her. And you think she ain't supposed to say nothing? I don't understand. And like I said, it's too much doing stuff for clicks and views. You know what I mean? That's what be going on. You know, what's her name is trying to get clicks and views, for real, for real. Because her credibility, she done shot her credibility. And a lot of people don't believe nothing that she say. Because they done caught her in so many lies and stuff. You know? You say she was terrified. It was no more queen of beef. Right. That's what I'm saying. Leave folks alone. Try to do, find you some kind of content to do and leave folks alone. It was more Tox harassing her behind the scenes. Or was it? Because I know she had said what she said. She came out and said what she said to her. And then after that, I didn't really hear her say anything after that damn. After Tails took her to court or whatever. But see, what she gotta realize is that Tasha Diamond's not scared of no police. The only reason why she may control herself is because, for one, she got her kids there with her. You know what I mean? But that girl done been locked up. She done been locked up and stuff. But my thing is, if you're gonna go and get a restraining order out on somebody, then leave that person alone. You know, y'all need to leave each other alone. So I noticed when Tasha Diamond got the lawyer, she was sending the lawyer videos of what's her name? And I noticed after she did that, that's when Tail stopped, meddling with her so much. When she started sending her, showing her lawyer them videos. I tell you. And the ones I seen a Toxic saying something, she never said her name though. You know what I'm saying? I never heard her say her name. So I don't know. I just know I've seen what's her name do a lot of picking and meddling with people. Tails. I've seen her pick and meddle with people. I have. You know. I've seen her pick and meddle because she'd be trying to get clicks and views. Tox has a court appointment. Wait a minute. Tox has a court appointed lawyer. LOL, not hired lawyer. I don't know. I just heard her say something about her lawyer and sending her lawyer the videos of of a what's the name picking, picking and meddling. So I don't know if she paid him or it's a you know, I don't know. I just heard her talking about her sending him the videos of what was going on. But what's her name tells me to just leave people alone. She does that to a lot of people. She'll start picking and meddling, and then she want to run to the police. I don't understand that. I don't. Not when you say you the queen of beef. Okay? Go on over there to the beef sector. That's what she need to do. Go on over there to the beef sector. There has something for her now. She won't be so quick to holler queen of beef once she go over there. I'm telling you, it's a mess. It is a mess. A mess, a mess, a mess. That's why I be kind of, particular about. You said Tails do manufacture beef. Right, exactly. I'm telling you now. Some of them beefs don't even be real. You hear me? You hit that right on the nose. I'm serious. Because a lot of people that she tried to go at they never even responded. That's crazy. But a lot of people caught her in a lot of lies. That's why her channels ain't been doing all that good, because she was caught in quite a bit of lies. And that's what I said. She shot her own credibility. So I don't know, but I guess she done boomed hers back up too, because she's another one always talking about Tasha K. Always talk about Tasha K. She's another one. These people, I don't understand it. And they don't even comprehend what they're doing when they do that. Like, if that's the only person you talking about most of the time on your channel, what's going to happen when you decide to talk about something else? Nobody's going to want to hear you, because you got your stuff, you built your stuff talking about that one person. I don't know. I guess they'll wake up one day. I stopped feeling her when she got jealous about Nosy and Jad. Exactly. Wasn't that terrible? You didn't see the other one where she got mad with Nick at Night, because Nick at Night had Star Marie on her page. Okay, interviewed her, and she talking about, y'all heard it here first, and she didn't give me my props. She didn't shout me out or nothing. I can't believe her. I was like, what the hell is she mad about? Nick at Night had Star Marie on her channel. She interviewed her. What are you talking about? Everybody heard it here first. How people heard it on your channel first when the whole thing was on Nick's channel? The interview and stuff. She wasn't even making sense. She didn't care. She was trying to stir up an argument between her and Nick at Night. That's what she was trying to do. And it didn't work, because Nick never responded. Nick never responded. So then she ended up doing an interview with Star Marie's friend. This guy that's friends with Star Marie. She ended up doing an interview with him. I said, Lord, take the wheel. Anything for a click and a view. These people are crazy when it comes to clout chasing. They really are. You said, I caught it, Miss Cisa. I was like, girl, stop it. Right. It's ridiculous. And I'm glad Nick didn't even, pay attention to it. I'm glad she didn't. But I would say, these people really playing with your numbers. We chatting and it say 0 people crazy. Yeah, I told you. I'm glad you be saying it. Because I know some people probably think I be tripping when I say that, but they do. They do. I be having people in the chat, we be engaging and stuff, and I'll look at the number and it'll say 0. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I said that. I said something be going on with my channel. I don't understand it, but something be going on with it. Definitely. Because I'll have people in the chat and the number will say 0. And like they shadow banning me. Ain't that called shadow banning? When you got, it's people on here, but your number say 0. Isn't that shadow ban? I don't know. I don't know what they be doing. I don't. But I know it happens a lot on my channel when I come live. I do know that. I be talking to y'all in the chat and everything, and then my number say 0. And I know it's people on here because y'all writing messages, y'all writing in the damn chat. So I know it's people on here, but I'll look up and the number say 0. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't see where I be talking about nothing that deep, right? Where they want to, I don't understand it. If we was beefing, they would keep it real. Right, right. We need to set that up. That would be a trip. No, shadow ban is when you're live and they don't send notifications or not in the algorithm. Well, they do that to me too. And I go live every day at the same time. And they do that to me too. They sure do. Sometimes my notifications don't go out. Terry told me to plan it ahead of time, right? So that they'll know that I'm gonna come live because my daggone notification don't go out a lot of times. I don't get a notification a lot of times. I really don't. The last few days when I came live, a lot of my people did not get notifications. They sure didn't. They ended up looking at the replay, and some of them left me a message saying, I never got a notification. And I said I was going to reach out to them to see what was going on, but I don't think I think it's pointless. I really do. Because they not going to tell you, that they messing with your channel. They ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna blow some smoke up your ass. You feel me? So that happens to me too. It sure do. So it is what it is. I ain't gonna give up though. I ain't gonna give up because I love talking to y'all, you know, and I always say the right people at the right time I hear the videos. All my videos got decent information in them and it will help somebody, somewhere. So I ain't gonna worry about it. What God has for me is for me. God will work it out. You hear what I say? He will work it out. So I don't sweat about it. I still come on here and pay my subscribers much respect, and talk to you guys. So I ain't gonna let it bother me. Yup, because I didn't get it the last couple of times. See? And then some people were saying they were subscribed to me, and when they look, they was unsubscribed. I had a few people that DM me and told me that. So I don't know what be going on. And I was thinking about, sitting down, sending them an email just to see what they was gonna say, you know. But I don't know. Because a lot of, like I said, if they are doing something, you think they're gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna tell me. So I don't know. I think it's pointless. But that's crazy, Yeah. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I've been on here for a while. Too long, okay? I always say an hour, and I always end up going over. But Lord's willing, if He's spare me and I wake up tomorrow, I will see y'all tomorrow at 12 o'clock. If nothing goes wrong, nothing's gonna go wrong. I'll be here tomorrow at 12 o'clock. I'm claiming it. Okay, nothing is going to go wrong. I'll be here at 12 o'clock. Please hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so that when I set my thing for tomorrow, you'll get a notification, letting you know that I'm going live tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Okay. Um, what else was it? I think that's it. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here and sharing this time with me. I definitely appreciate it. And I'll see y'all on tomorrow. Peace, love, and blessings.